Why is nobody talking about these Photoshop retouching mistakes, which leads to over editing and poor image quality after uploading to your social medias? So let me show you how to solve this problem while retouching. So first of all, make sure you duplicate your background layer by just pressing Command J on the keyboard. After doing that, I'll come to where I have my frequency separation 16-bit. I'm going to press on it. So if you need this action, there's a link on the description to get it. So pay close attention, this part is really important. So take this radius to 0.1 and also don't use a lower radius in retouching your image. So I'm just going to, after taking it to 0.1 to sample on it, I'm just going to take this box to the face and I'll sample on it. It will show right here. So as I said earlier, don't use a low radius in retouching. You will have a poor image quality when you're uploading to your social medias. So to pick a right radius, I'm just going to take this slide till when I can't find the texture on this image. So I'll just take it to 7.2. After that, I'll hit OK and it's going to process. Once it's done right here, the high frequency is for the skin texture while the low frequency is the skin color. So I've successfully separated the texture and the skin color. So to brush this image, I'll select the low frequency layer right here, then I'll pick on my mixer brush. I'll come right here, I'll change it to a clean brush and make sure your weight is at 25, your load at 25, your mix at 30 and flow at 30. Once all of this is being checked, you just zoom in and start retouching your image. So I'll just zoom it to this point, I'll bring it down a bit, then I'll just start brushing. First of all, normally you need to take off some blemishes, but this technique I'm showing you, just first of all brush the image just like this. I'll just start brushing this image. You can see I'm using the brush in a circular way to retouch. I'm not using it in a straight way just like this. So I'm just using it in a circular way like this. So I'm just going to brush this. So while doing yours, pay close attention and be very careful so you won't end up making the image look flat. So I'm just going to brush it just like this. I'll come to this side, I'll brush it, and you can see where I have my highlights and shadows, I'm still maintaining them. I'm not getting rid of any of those. So make sure you pay close attention to your highlights and shadows while retouching. So I'm just going to brush this to make this smooth. And also while I'm brushing this technique I'm going to show you, I'm not going to lose any quality on this image. I'm going to have my quality intact and everything intact. So I'm just going to brush it just like this. So a quick one, once I'm done, let me just show you the before. So this is the before and this is the after. You can see the effect I've added a little bit. So I'll come to the high frequency layer, I'll click on it, then I'll select my clone stamp. To select the clone stamp, I'll just right click this, make sure you choose clone stamp tool and take your opacity to 98. So once that is done, I don't want the full effect of the clone stamp, just a little bit. So I'm just going to zoom it in and reduce the size and make sure your clone stamp, the size of the clone stamp is bigger than the blemishes you want to pick, just like this. So to take out blemishes, come to where you don't have any blemishes, you press and hold your Alt key and you click on where you don't have the blemishes, you let go of the Alt key and now replace it where you have the blemishes. So I'm just going to repeat that process in picking up blemishes on this skin just like this. So I'm just going to pick this off. I'll come right here, pick it, and also right here also pick it off just like this. So I'll come to this forehead. Let me first of all pick this part as well. I'll just pick, make sure you pay close attention when picking up the blemishes, because any small mistake you do is going to end up making your image look flat. So you need to be very careful with this process. So I'm just going to pick it just like this. Now I'll pick this off. So it's not all the blemishes or everything that I'm going to pick. I don't want this image to look plastic. So just the ones that are too obvious, that's the one I'm going to be picking on this image right here. So I'm just going to take this. So once I'm done with that first step, I'm just going to zoom out. Then the next thing is to brush again. So I'm just going to smoothen it again. So I advise anytime you pick up blemishes, make sure you brush it again. So I'll come I'll come to the low frequency and also pick my mixer brush and I'll smoothen it a bit again after picking up the blemishes. Sorry guys. I'm just going to smoothen it just like this, so you guys can see. Just going to smoothen it, or come right here, smoothen it after retouching, as I said earlier. So once I'm done with the face, let me show you the before. So this is the before and this is the after. It's now looking smooth. So I'll come to this other area to brush it. So I'll zoom it out a bit. So I'll just continue brushing this area. And make sure you still maintain the process of not getting rid of anything. So just maintain the highlights, but your aim is just to smoothen this image. So this method I'm showing you is going to help in maintaining the quality. You have a very excellent quality after uploading it to your social medias. I'm just smoothing it just like this. So I'll just continue with the process. I'm still using the same method to brush, using the circular way to brush this image right here. So sorry guys. So just make sure you brush it carefully, just like this. So once I'm done brushing, I'll come to the high frequency layer as I did earlier. I'm just going to come and repeat the same process to pick up the blemishes, just like this. So I'll just pick the blemishes off, just like this. And make sure you are careful while doing this process so you won't end up making the image look flat. So I'll just continue picking it off just like this. Come to this other area, pick it as well. So I'll zoom it I'll zoom it out again, and I will just continue brushing this one. So while I'm zooming this out, I just want to see the area I'm brushing. I don't want this brush to be too much. So any little one I do from this is going to, zooming it out is going to help me know the level of this brush pressure, or should I say pressure, or so it will help me to see the area that are not perfect easily. So I'm just going to brush this. I'll come to this side, smoothing it. This side of my hand is looking kind of darkened. I'm just going to smoothen it. I'll come right here and I'll still repeat the same process by just brushing. And I'll brush this as well, smoothing this. So I'm just smoothing it just like this. And as I said earlier, always be careful while doing any of this, while brushing and also while picking up blemishes. You need to be very, very careful so you won't end up making the image look flat. So I'm just going to brush this just like this. I'll perfect on the part. So I'm just going to zoom it in a bit and pick on the chrome stamp, and I'll take off blemishes just like this. I think there is no much blemishes on this hand area. I'll just take it off just like this. So I'll zoom it out again and I'll just do the final brushing. I'll pick the mixer brush and I'll just start brushing this image just like this. So after that, let me bring this down. Let me show you guys a quick before and after. So this is the before and this is the after. So if I post this image on my social medias, it's going to have a very high quality. I'm not going to lose the texture or anything. So this is the method I wanted to share with you guys on retouching. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it's helpful. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel for more helping tutorial videos, and also like and comment on this video. So thank you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Stay tuned.